Oh man, is it a happy Friday or what, team? What is good with everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Make sure to throw those A's in the chat right now. If you can hear your boy speak, go ahead and throw those A's in the chat right now. What is good, team? What is good? My goodness, the markets are actually capitulating right now. It's looking ridiculous. My goodness. My goodness. What's up, Mike J. Yardline, Zen for Life, Cyber Sultan, what is up? Rob, Teaser, always good to see you here. Kitties Never Die, what's up? Origin, Aiden, what is good, my bro? Green Mountain, always good to see you here. Oh, you guys, damn. What is going on in the markets? And I don't know if you remember this, but oh my goodness. I was going to say, I don't know if you remember this, but last night, I mean, we put it up real late, right? What's up, Joe H? We put up the play real late last night, right, for FNGR, but I mean, I'm already seeing that bounce from that zone we were talking about, right? So really, really curious times here. Oh my goodness, man. It looks like this thing's about to fall off again. I'm going to go ahead and just, I'm going to be really transparent here, team. I am already betting the downside on this, right? I actually entered right below the SMA 200 at around 450, right? So it's fluctuating around there, man. I'm even ready to go ahead and go deeper at the EMA 200 at 450.45 if it does get there, right? So super early morning good times here, right? My goodness. Damn. KD, what is good with you? LPB, you're going to be eating some PCSA? What's up? Is it already making moves or what? Joe H, I agree. Powder Slave, what is good? Good to see you. Dea, what's up? US1, good to see you guys here, man. What's up, Sway? Man, you guys, this is, yeah, look, check it out. I wanted to show you just what I meant on FNGR, right? And this is going to be in respect to that one, I'm going to show you right here. This one here, right? We were expecting a drop to that zone of around 453, right? And this thing literally fell right to 453. Off-Grid Gorilla, what's up? Thank you, you're on the line. That's very kind of you. Absolutely, you guys. Please go ahead and interact with the video. Hit the like button. Make sure to subscribe to the channel. Hit the bell notification. All that good, little goody. What? Oh, man. So, guys, who is... Please let me know right now who is long, who is short the market. What are you guys playing right now at this moment? I'm talking about a short-term play. Is someone in anything? Yeah, I mean that could be the bounce zone. I'm not, you know. We already know what they do during these days, right? They mess around like crazy. Hey, Cha-Cha, how you doing? Man, I'm doing good, bro. Right here, everything is okay. Spending a lot of family time, a lot of time with this family here too. I couldn't complain, man. Definitely could not complain. John, what is good with you? Hello from sunny Southern California, says John. No, not per my advice, my brother. I am not a financial advisor. I am actually encouraging for us to play the markets, paper trades, right? Wink. Explore at will. You're staying all cash for now. It is crazy out there, team. It is. Explorer is doing it right. Batter, how's it going? Man, that's what I'm thinking, brother. I'm thinking that I know. See, the thing is, I know what they usually do on these crazy freaking Fridays, right? Especially when all of these options are potentially close to in the money, right? I know they like to push it out of the money. I remember. right? And I stated in the video that I could very well be super stupid wrong on this, right? But it's just, there are so many things that are playing against a potential continuation to the downside, right? But what about this? What if they are also trying to display something on the charts that really isn't there, right? But I mean, that's a lot of crap that I noticed. I don't know if you noticed in the video yesterday. I asked everybody to watch the whole video. It's a huge thesis, right? So, I mean, damn. I mean, there could be, okay. Let's just kind of go over it a little bit, right? So, let's go back to FNGR. Okay, so first of all, we were noticing here that the daily time frame falling wedge, right? This had a bottom side of 453. That's just one minimal thing right here. Ian Tucker, what is good, my bro? Good to see you here, man. Right? Let me get back to it. I'm just going to put this at the very point there. Okay, so this is just one thing, right? Let me see if I have the rest of them, right? The bottom side of this channel was also displaying a bottom side of about 450, I think it was 456, right? So this was down to 456, a lot of confluence there as well. Now, the SMA 200, 442, which was already, I think it was 442 or 443, was the range all the way up to, yeah. So, hold on. Let me show you one other thing. I have a few of them here. I'm trying to recall exactly what happened in last night's video. Guys, I'm not gonna lie, I was super tired. I was like, oh my goodness, I got a lot to cover on FNGR. I have to do this all over again. And this here, right? So this is the let me put that back. Let me get rid of that. I know it's a little convoluted here. Right? And then this, the 0.5 was at 453, and the 382 was at 446, right? So I pointed out the fact that we had a 460 at the 618. So this entire area here is the golden pocket, and look at the price action bouncing right from the 453 at the 0.5. Damn it. So that's, that's currently what I'm looking at, you guys. So yeah. All right. So, oh my goodness, man. I don't know. There could be, it's hard for me to say, you guys. I can't just, man, All right, you guys, hold on just a sec. I just want to take a look at the damn price action over here, right? Because your boy is definitely betting against the markets and way in the money right now, right? So, damn, man. Happy Friday it is. Let's go. Right, and guess what, you guys? Every trade that you've actually seen me perform this week, that's me pushing the limits because I only have one trade left, and then I let that one extra trade build up for another day of trading, and then I have that one trade left. So believe you me, every single execution I've been doing here has been only one trade, and I only have that one trade left, so they have to freaking do it, right? So yeah, man. It's been a little volatile here with with my damn port because of the PDT rule. I'm like, man, don't let me prove you guys wrong, bro. Right? You're over here limiting the wrong guy. Yeah, Ian, that's what I said earlier. That I know. They usually mess around with the options chain into the close of today. And also, what if they're just presenting a trap, right? What if it looks too bullish? And that's why I started explaining all these things that I just noticed on FNGR, like the golden pocket, the bottom side of the freaking falling wedge, the bottom side of that new ascending channel in a different time frame, right? And then also the weekly closure. That's another thing that we didn't pay attention to. Sorry, guys, I'm over here just 16% up on my play, right? Hold on. Let me come right back in. And I think the weekly closure was another big deal for me to provide for you. Let me see if I can identify that somewhere, somehow. Yeah. That's right. It is the ascending channel. The weekly closure is going to happen in 5 hours and 46 minutes, aka market close today, and that would be the first green candle here. The candle reacquiring the inside and closing inside of the channel. So that is a bullish statement. Last thing to notice here, team. Oh my goodness. Yeah, guys, sorry. I'm just like, I'm paying attention to my percentages. I'm up 17.5%. And closing a massive inverted hammer after a downtrend, guys. And then also, man, more? Are you kidding me? More. Upside of the EMA 200 and upside of the SMA 200 on the weekly time frame too. Jeez. Dude, there's so much in line here that I don't know. I don't know what. Okay, guys, I'm like 20% up. I need to get back there. Hold on. Damn. I'm trying to be as ambidextrous as I can be, but at a certain point, I gotta go check the play. You know what I'm saying? Damn. My goodness, I entered right up here, team, right under the SMA 200 at 450.24 ish. Right. I'm currently sitting at 24% up. I'm looking to take profits literally at 449.48. And that could, or actually, you know what? Let's just pull it up. Okay. All right. Well, we're just going to have to do it right there. Right. Damn. Oh, my goodness. Yeah. Times are getting really volatile here, team. So hold on just a moment. I want to see momentum. I want to see what it's doing. Let me feel it. This guy over here with the 1 day trade left. That's so freaking crazy, man. The hell? The guy is doing it to me all the time, man. You know what I mean? Oh my goodness. Yeah, so hold on. I don't want to get distracted this time, and then this time I don't actually cover. Like, dude, please. Yeah, guys, that's never going to happen again. Bob, what is good? Tom R, hello. What am I? So I've only realized here half position. It actually didn't cover the entire thing, so I'm like a little annoyed of that, right? But it's okay. That's fine. That means that I already covered my initial and everything, right? So, but other than this, ASRE, I think I'm up on that. I think I have an average of like 18 cents on that, man. Honestly, yeah, dude, this 29 cents right now. I'm way in the money on this, but this one was a swing play, you know. Bro. Yeah, so off grid gorilla, I was hold on, let me pull it up. My goodness, come on. Let me go right back to it. Yeah, so the take profit should have been like 449 like I said 48, right? Price action ended up dropping to 449.49, where I said I'm just going to slightly adjust it a little bit. Right, so as soon as I adjusted it, it adjusted the target. It filled me half my position, and then it just it popped up a little bit here. So while I am in the green, I have a negative position on half the position, which is like bringing me down to like 15% up, and that's not cool. Because by the time I was about to close, I was definitely up around 45% or something like that. So I'm just trying to manage I'm trying to manage the position right now. If I have to pull out early, then I will. It's all good. But the thing is that as long as we are beneath this EMA 200, and also the SMA 200, it's all good. Right? But of course, I'm like streaming live and talking about other tickers and all this crap. I deserve it. Danielle Spears, good to see you here. Mark Roach, my dude, what is good? Good to see you, man. And then also remember, you guys, I'm like triggering. I'm triggering really slowly on Webull while I try. Oh, my license came in, right? So I'm really excited. I already turned it into the broker so that I can get my access to DAS Trader. So that's it's already a step in the right direction. Oh, so yeah, you're looking at the 3 to 5 minute LRC, right? And you're still in it. Yeah. Well, I mean, technically the play is still bearish as long as you are beneath this EMA 200, right, at 450.46. So let's and the thing is that I can't cancel my initial order because it's not 2 individual orders that I put, it's 1. So yeah, if I'm gonna cancel, I'm just gonna get hit with a PDT. But it's, you know, it is what it is. I'm about to get out of this and run, boy. So 3 trades on a 5-day period, and then we will, as you recover those days, it'll give you 1 day, and then it'll recover 1. If you wait for the next day, it'll recover the second one. You know, it kind of like, I feel like it elapses. It plays it weird. It's not like a Monday through Friday thing. It's within a 5-day period, whether it's you starting on Monday or you starting on Thursday. It'll just count it from there. So yeah, you know, it is what it is. But and I also thought, yes, it does include any trade. That was what I was gonna say next. The next thing was that I thought that playing 0 DTE options served as, you know, as it wouldn't really count as a day trade, so I can do unlimited 0 DTEs. But that's not the case. And but what it does do is that they're already kind of covered, right? So I don't need to let money settle. So they just settle the next day. So that's cool. Yeah, I definitely see it. I see it, Tom. There's that the EMA 7 and the EMA 9 are located right there. So 450.14 is the EMA 9, right? So currently that's being rejected right now. So, and it's also trying to fight this 5-minute time frame SMA 200, right? And we still have that one backup left. I'm not sure if price action actually is waiting for the EMA 21 to get you know, to further the downside here, but it's also a potential. You know, we have to play by ear here. You know what I mean, Jelly Bean? But where is guys, also, damn it. Right, where is FNGR? What the heck is FNGR doing? All right, so PCSA says, Andy, what's up, man? How are you? Hope all is good. Hope all is chilling. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and pull up PCSA. I just want to see the price action react here to the EMA 21 and the EMA 200 on the 5-minute, and see what it does, right? Because I honestly felt like price action could actually reach the bottom side of the regression bands at least 449.21, right? So yeah, I guess people are front running it there. And what would be cool would actually be to actually close this candle beneath the EMA 200, right? So I'm just teetering break even in all kinds of weird, you know, positions right now, right? So the overall perspective around this break of the EMA 200 was that we would come back and test it and then go back down. I just didn't want to play the go back and test it and come back down, right? You guys know how I can be, man. Quick, on the fly. Joey Bryson, what is good? Oh, Mumu, they count 0 DTE as a day trade. That's interesting because they're definitely charging. Oh, that's probably because you have a cash account. I have a margin account. So I don't know if that's something, right? Yeah, I have it up here. We're going to be looking at it too. These closures are just killing me right now. I want to get out of the markets already. FNGR just put out Upstead news on lawsuit. Wait, tell me what is it? Is it good or bad? 465 is good. We were at 453. Let me know here. Yeah, Joey Bryson saying, yeah, that's probably it. I don't buy anything unless it's cash settled. Yeah, so you probably have a cash account and you can do it like that, right? You can do unlimited trades as long as it's cash. Come on, 1 minute, 24 seconds left. Generally speaking, guys, yeah, as long as you're beneath the EMA 200 on a 5 minute, it's pretty bearish. So I want to see if we can get the second consecutive candle beneath it. Berenson, yeah, we'll pull up that one. Remind me, okay? Ian Tucker, what did you just say? They've identified the idiot who is behind a capybara? No way. And they're also going after Benzinga. Wait, no way? So Mark Roach is sharing it with us. FNGR providing litigation update to the market regarding a newly filed lawsuit against Capybara Research. Dude, you guys know what that is? Capybara Research put out a hit piece on FNGR, and I am the magical tier 1 FNGR pumper. I am. They put me as that. And I'm like, what? Okay. So I can't believe it's blowing up like this, man. Damn. Okay, that was the second closure beneath the EMA 200. I suspect there's going to be some weird testage happening here, right? Yeah, I guess, Bob. Damn it. I just, they were over there just, it's good to be at the top of the food chain. Brother, to be honest with you, it brought a huge amount of attention to me, right? And I'm like, do it again. Let's get more followers, right? I guess. I don't know. No, man, I don't pump anything. I'll be calling downsides on that. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but I was literally guys, when I was saying, okay, pull back on FNGR, all of a sudden I was Kramer. All of a sudden I owned the prime broker that was short, right? I was the one. I was Kenny G. I was Citadel Securities. Everybody hated me, right? So it was freaking ridiculous, man. It's like, I'm damned if I do, I'm damned if I don't, man. Guys, it becomes this just silly. It's silliness, right? So yeah, I don't know, man. It's just people be funny like that, man. Bob is saying, oh, that is funny. You are both the good guy and the bad guy. What the hell? It's like, man, I am the guy that actually sells you the Pop-Tarts brand Pop-Tart and my Markets brand Pop-Tart. You know what I mean? So the generic brand and the actual brand. We're going to pocket from 2 demographics up in here and be okay, right? So, guys, don't let me own a hedge fund, man. I'll mess them up. The fire starter is the firefighter, man. No joke. That it's like a complete breach, right? I'm the one that pays the bills and receives the invoices, right? I send out the invoices and I also make them. So I don't know how I don't know what I can say any more ridiculous than that, right? So you get me. But yeah, and they fail to realize that I'm also short bias and no one could make their mind up, because I'll just say it like it is, man. I'm just gonna, I'm not gonna say something that's not. So Batter is saying that finger is still red though, so no movement yet to the green. Yeah, man, it's just today is a slower day. Why would they do it today? Yesterday would have been freaking fire. And I'm saying yesterday because, the asset would have had a clean opportunity to just rip while everybody's here. Some guy sent me a comment regarding FNGR, and he said, And he said, listen, brother, man, people are just taking the day off right now. We're going to Vegas to watch the F1. I'm like, what? Wall Street never sleeps, fool. I'm like, I was like, that's the way you feel, man. But what if the price action goes down $4? It's like your position is definitely dead. I was like, somebody else is going to be catching their way out real quick and you not. Oh, so John, and what broker are you using for the what broker are you using that is not allowing you to trade unlimited with a cash account? That's right. Mark Roach is definitely right. If I like Formula One, specifically because there's this. I'm drawing a blank right now because I'm like heavy in thinking, but I believe there's a new Mexican driver in the Formula One team that's really killing it right now, right? And he's bringing a really, really proud face to Mexico. I'm sure if you guys watch Formula One, you know who I'm talking about. Really famous dude now. 13 seconds left to close. I'm sorry, I'm really distracted, right? Cheech and Chong. Yes. Techno, you know your stuff, right? Okay, that was the first closure beneath the SMA 200 and another one beneath the EMA 200. Stop the playing around and already freaking capitulate. Do it. It's like this thing is like, but come on, Arca, we don't want to give you the money yet. Come on. Oh my goodness. Yeah, Bob is saying, what's not to like about F1? Great fast cars, beautiful women. Yep. Yeah, I mean the art behind it, man. The craft is absolutely wonderful. And the engineering is so incredible, dude. It's groundbreaking stuff. And you know how the cars have changed over the years. They're so different. And really advanced. Even from the new brands, but still, man, you still have Ferrari out there killing it. Alfa Romeo, right? You got all these really awesome cars. Nice, man. This thing, yeah, it's starting to fall off, and it really feels like it could actually do it. We have a slight increase on bear volume. Of course, at any moment this thing could just reverse, right? I get it, right? But and I don't know if I'm being a perma bear by saying that, and also because I'm still freaking betting against the market here. I am in the money, by the way. I just want to let you know I'm not negative. Right now, I'm in the money. When I was right up here, I was negative like 4%, 5%. Yeah, Bob, I would have to agree with that. Incredibly talented drivers for sure. Right, but yeah, man, Sergio Perez, right? He's actually he's a really, really well-known face in Mexico right now, dude. He's bringing it to the country, and everybody's super proud. Right? Man. All right. So I'm just waiting over here so we can move on the damn day already. This play was supposed to be over down here already. Come on, man. Come on, wasting our time. Right? So I think I may be able to afford. As you can see, I have a little bit of a hard time leaving my current position right now, right? Because I know that we can kill it. I know that we can kill it. Double X, what's up, my bro? Good to see you here, man. I'm sorry I'm a little aggressive right now. I'm betting against the market. I'm in at like 450.24 up there, right? And this thing is trying to capitulate, but the bulls are like, we're trying to go up. And I'm like, but it's not time yet right now. Remember, this thing closed here? We got to go down there. Right? Double X saying, what is up, Arca baby? Hope the fam and the little man are doing great. Can't wait to get the handcuffs off. Patience is a virtue. Oh, my dude. Yeah, no problem, right? We're over here just being patient nonetheless. And yeah, man. Yeah, it's going to be good times. It's going to be very good times. I have to work my psychology into that too. But yeah, I'm I feel like I'm I would say a good 85 to 95% sure of when I can shift my personality or my psychology, saying like, hey dude, you're probably denying the position right now, or you're forcing the play. So if in that case, like anything happens, of course, got to take those losses quick. But for the most part, man, that's, I think that has been the greatest challenge of being a day trader, is to really try to overcome, I guess it would be to overcome thyself, right? Not to sound so cheesy, but it is that, man. It really is that. You constantly battle yourself. And like you have this, it really is just like you have that angel on the left and the devil on the right type of thing, and it's a tug of war. And one will tell you this, one will tell you the other, and then you have to really balance yourself and understand what the play was initially. Why, what was the thesis? What was the rating of the trade? What are the parameters giving you that downside probability, right? So my backup plan to this was that I would have one 5-minute candle test the EMA 200, and I would actually get short the asset right at the break of the SMA 200. So I did 450.24, right? My thing is that I didn't want to play it to the point so where I have to face the support, right? This was my exit here, 449.49. I got half out. I didn't want to play the play to where I got the support and I needed to come back and validate the resistance of the EMA 200 and then make a further downside. That's what I didn't want to do. Right, so that was my backup plan. So in case price action reverses against me, then that was it. I wanted to play the initial break before us having to confirm it, and if it does confirm it, that's my backup. The whole second backup thing is that I don't over leverage myself. So if I over leverage myself, I'm not going to lose everything. I would only lose the amount that I'm willing to lose. So if I have those risk parameters in play, psychologically speaking, when I'm in the losing side of the trade, I will remember the initial thesis and then remember why I was in this in the first place and not let the losing position get in the way of my psychology. So there's a huge amount of stuff that I take into consideration before getting long or short in the asset, right? So just to kind of put it out there like that, right? That's kind of how I play it, right, team? But and I hope that for someone who's listening right now, I hope that you guys did kind of benefit from hearing that, right? Because it is a crucial part of my system, and it must be respected. And if it's not respected, then what am I doing here, right? So I can't pretend and lie to myself and say that this is gonna win because I'm saying it's gonna win. No, the chart will do what it will. Like yesterday, I'm putting up the thesis on FNGR that it could pop today for some reason. But there's something there. Something is indicating the potential of a continuation to the upside from these moments. There we go. Here's the bar. Here's the break of the prior bar. That's already a good sign. 3 minutes and 22 seconds left to close this, and it would be also the second candle to close beneath the EMA 7 and EMA 9. So I'm still, I'm playing that patient game, guys, and I hate it. I hate playing this, right? Because this play was supposed to be in and out. Let's go. No onions. Steve Mertz. That's a bunch of plays. Are you in all of dude? That's another thing, you guys. You gotta be careful with how many plays you're playing at once. We're talking about managing all of those plays live, right? So, I personally, I like to play maybe 2 at once, at the most, to be completely honest, right? 446, damn, that is a big play. So that's the 446, playing the 446 gap, it would be more of a 4-hour play or a bi-hourly play. I really just wanted to get my damn 75% and out, right? Like, Arca, only 75%, right? I get it, right? It's just 0 DTE allows you to get that kind of gain in a short-term period, right? But, you know what I'm talking about, man. But, Zen for Life, just dreaming here. Rocka, what is up, man? Dude, I don't know if you noticed yesterday, but I actually left a comment saying that Rocka, it was the last play for the day that we got yesterday, that Lauren, the 83% banger that I got Lauren to do, like that play was in reality for you, man, because you said I wanted to get one more play in because of I think you said work. You were not going to be able to trade again, so you wanted to get one more banger. Dude, I was so tired. I was getting dizzy in the stream, and I'm like, dude, I think I'm sharp enough to pull out one more. And then that one more was just because of you, my bros. I wanted to kind of extend that out and now kind of admit it to you, right? Because in some way, shape, or form, it was kind of a gamble on my side, but I felt that I still had it in me to play one more, right? And really bring it home. And I mean, dude, it's just like, and yet, dude, I have one trading opportunity today, right? Because the days elapse, and then like now I have 1 day trade, right? So getting this 1 day trade, I have to make it work, right? So I had to really put in risk parameters up the yin yang, right? I had to think about this thing like at the break of the EMA 200 and the close of the SMA 200, get short, right? And then bet the downside, cover position down here, and then not play the retest of the EMA 200, but having the retest of the EMA 200 would be the backup in case I mess up that one, like that kind of stuff, bro. Like I have to think of all that to make sure that I get the one trade that's going to be beneficial. Yeah, dude, nice, man. Rocca saying, and we banged it as well, man, right? Yeah, we did. It was a clean trade, and I think that was already 4 positive trades straight from Wednesday into Thursday, and now I guess this would be the 5th one, right? So, and then a lot of people told me that they were up. I don't know, you guys, are you guys up on my calls or no? Did somebody say, I forgot, I don't know if somebody said yesterday they're up 200% on the week based on the plays that I was putting out. Oh my goodness, that is fire. So Powder Slave saying, if you got over 3 trades, do they like? Yeah, no, they'll give you 1 warning, a PDT warning, and then if you do it again, you'll be banned. Like you won't be able to open up a brokerage account because dude, the SEC, like they really do enforce that, right? It's kind of crappy. So yeah, man. I mean, it is again, team, I'm sorry. I know that I'm taking up all of our time because of, oh, Arca, you're so selfish. You got to play your play, guys. I was supposed to be out of this already, so if I'm not gonna just take my 1 day trade and get only 15% up in here. No way. We're gonna do it the right way, right? So, oh man, it would be the only thing that the SEC regulates actively, right? The coffee paid out right there to make sure that Arca does not trade more than 3 trades a week. I'm gonna be real, man. That sucks. That really sucks. You know what? It would be better for them not to. Well, actually, I know it protects retail. It does protect retail, right? It protects the gambler, because there is that gambler that's just gonna want to trade more and more and more and more, and then just lose their entire. I mean, by the way, I don't know if you know this, but these regulations are really like by the United States, like only, right? So you can other like brokerages around the world, they won't have this limitation, right? Like for example, if you just did like a brokerage account with Binance or something to trade crypto, like you wouldn't be like, there's a special one only for the US, and then one that's for the entire world, and that's like Binance US, and then there's Binance. So the Binance US the Binance US is heavily regulated and no margin, right? But the regular Binance is not regulated with margin. Dude. So it just goes to show that the biggest gamblers come out of the US. Dude. So by the way, that's entirely speculated. It's not factual, but I can tell you this right now, that it feels like it's the US. They're being singled out because those are the guys, right? Those are the guys right there. So I get it. It's to protect it's to protect retail, and I appreciate it. But I was gonna say, what if they actually developed a test instead, right? So they said, you know what? We're gonna put these guys through a day trade test. Let's see if they actually know their stuff, bro. I would have passed that thing in flying freaking colors. They probably would have funded me $100,000 already. And then they would have been like, okay, so for sure This guy knows what he's doing. You know, he's not one of those. He applies risk parameters. He does not over leverage. So let's let the guy trade, right? But no, gotta keep Arca down. It's all good. Mike J, my broker is in Canada. Yeah, damn, even that close, right? It doesn't have that limitation. That's cool. So Bob saying, love big government here, man. Protecting us from ourselves. Dude, I mean, if we treat eating the way we do in the US, how are we going to treat day trading, right? Man, woo! How's that answer, right? How's that little quick detail? Dude. Yeah, that's right. Bob, that's such a good point. We would not have cash. That's right there. That's for John. He knows that if they didn't regulate that, then there would be no money for the casinos. Morongo, what they're trying to do is they're trying to spread the cash, right? We're going to protect you from the stock market, but so that you can actually blow it somewhere else. all kinds of nefarious up in here, man. So funny. Oh my goodness. AI trying 30 again despite market weakness? Dude. Yeah, I mean, to tell you the truth, man, I feel like it's just there's a lot of consecutive closes here, man, and we're already doing three clean breaks of prior bar lows. So this one, right? And now we just printed the fourth one now. So I assume that these are the EMA 7 and 10 tests again. And resistance grabs, right? All over and over. But that's one thing, is that I am noticing that there's an increase in bear volume and there's a decrease in bull volume, right? So that's honestly what's keeping me in there. And also the moving averages are starting to pivot towards the downside. So I just hated how slow it's moving, right? I just want these breaks to happen, and I want them to already just take that little ride. Okay, good. Mark Roach is giving me a 469. So far the thesis that we put out for FNGR, where we mentioned that the 453 or the 442 to 460 could have been that easy range for a potential bounce to the upside. So far that thesis is playing out well. And I know that these guys tend to play the games to where they're trying to get the options contracts for FNGR to kind of expire worthless. Somebody was saying something funny, and actually it would be awesome to do this, but it would be very hard to coordinate something like this. And then also everyone could go in for financial advice or market manipulation or something. Somebody said retail should all go and buy puts right at the expiry, instead of buying the calls. I mean, that would be funny because the volume to the downside, the algorithms would naturally favor that, right? They would favor liquidity. But that doesn't mean that they can't flip it themselves, you know? And just say, oh, damn, cancel program. Here's the new one. And then the thing just flips the other way, and then you're out of the money again, right? There's no... You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Off-Grid Gorilla, I freaking feel you, dude. I'm over here, man. I'm over here just like, dude, can you please just do it? With all this consolidation and slight downside, I'm only up 5% now. My delta has actually decreased a bit. So as soon as this thing can start going a little more like this right here, that right there, it just increased my delta a little. So that's bringing me to better positions on all kinds of stop it. Right? I mean, still, this thing looks like a freaking dead cat bounce. The minimum target here should be 449.23 in all practice, right? And the overall take profit, I think, would be 448.96, man, mapped out already, right? Let me go ahead and put it just like this. Trend line from the top side of the... actually, no, it would be to here, right? So, and then we apply this to that same line, and there's a target, right? So the target is 449.03. I was thinking 448.96, right? So eyeballing the crap out of it, and also not taking into account the dead cat bounce because I never had this bounce, right? I was eyeballing this because of the historical supports that we've faced, and that's the reason why I have that there. But Tom R saying, my GTI dividend just became available to trade in my Fidelity account. Wow, finally. As soon as I get an upside on those 9 that I have, I'm going to get rid of them. Oh my goodness. SPY completely range bound. I know, man. So Buzz, let's see. Oh, you're dude, what are you doing with Troika? I don't believe I'm hearing this. Man, dangerous plays there, bro. Dangerous times here. Lauren, what's up, buddy? Dude. No, man, what the hell? No. Let me see the day range on this. Yeah, well, I guess so, right? I had this, I went in at 450. I don't know if you heard me or if you've been, I don't know if you heard me or if you've been listening here for long, right? But hold on, let me go back to this thing. But so I got a half position filled at my take profit, right? Because I ended up trading the break of the EMA 200 and the close of the SMA 200. So I got, I bet against the market at 450.24. It's at 440, right? So I came all the way down here, right? And I'm like, okay, guys, you know what? I'm gonna switch. I like thought twice about it, so I adjusted my target from the initial take profit, which is where it dropped to exactly 2, right? So I adjusted it, and in adjusting it, it was like, oh, 50% fill. So it just filled 50% my position. I'm like, damn it. Freaking backup plan is going to have to take effect now. So then it actually came back up and tested the EMA 200, and then now it's moving on down, and it looks like it's building a little bit of a bear flag on a 5-minute, right? So I'm still waiting for my other 50% to actually take it. But yes, and it's because I only have 1 day trade left, right? So I had to set this crazy ass play. Like it was maniacal the way I planned it, right? It was huge backups and risk parameters and it just in cases. And yeah, so man, so I'm over here just waiting for the freaking thing to do it already. Dude, I'm playing 0 DTE. They expire for me in the same day, no matter what. It's always high risk. It's always choking Arca, and no matter what. Dude. But yeah, I've played this situation a bunch of times, man. Yeah, dude, of course, that's always a good thing, right? You can always take a put early. But I won't take it unless I get the hourly close. No way, no how. And that's part of my system. As soon as I start breaking my rules, then that's when things go negative for me, right? But yeah, of course, dude, if I would have taken it up here, bam, I would have been freaking 300% up. But that's not the point. The point is to play it right, right? I really don't care about how much gain I would have gotten if I had done this, right? I don't care about that. I care about my process playing out well and maximizing the profits based on that system and thesis. And then if I'm able to prove it over and over and over again, that consistency builds and builds and builds, and it just kind of it backs my psychology too. So I have to take into account the system and take into account the psychological effects behind that as well. So because dude, I've literally taken statistics on my psychology. So and this is why I'm able to play consistent plays. Like, dude, of course I face losses. You know what I mean? In fact, I like it when I do play a loss, because then that way it teaches me something new when I come back and visit it. These logs, these live videos that you watch, right, or that I put out, they're awesome for me because I'll come back and I'll listen to my voice, I'll listen to my words that I'm saying, and I'll remember where I was in the position during that time. So I will study my psychology during the trade and before it, and that has exposed so many curious things about my psychology. Right, so it's a huge amount of rules. But And if I don't have them there, then if there's no process, if there's no system to it, then, you know, I feel like I would be betraying myself as a trader. Oh yeah, Danielle, the PCSA, I don't know if you remember, but my upside targets have not been met yet. And I think that if you guys are already talking about it like this, then the play that I spoke about a day or two ago is already playing out. Right? So hopefully, right? That would be the greatest thing. Come on, I need the break. I need the closure beyond inflection. Do it, bro. Do it, bro. Do it. Dude, yeah, so much, man. And that has been the case, dude. It has been the case for I mean, it was months at a time to where I didn't understand like why I would continue. You know, I'm like, like, why did I just lose everything I gained? Well, that was because of a break of a rule or something, right? So I guess, I don't know, man. But for now, I'm really thankful to be able to trade. I'm really thankful to not over leverage like I used to do when I was, you know, a young trader. An entire 9 months ago. Oh my goodness, dude. But yeah, the silly things that you can be thankful for, right? That's definitely one of them right there, bro. You're playing a 6-minute time frame? Dude. That is wild, bro. I can't play that. I guess for giggles, right? I guess I would look at something like that, because if that's the case, then dude, I would probably be betting. See, that's another thing, right? I can't play the weird time frames like that, because oftentimes it's the belief that it works, right? So I don't like to stay out of the sandbox too much. So if it's a little too far-fetched, or if it's a little too weird, then I likely won't do it, because I want the majority of sentiment behind whatever it is, whether it be a time frame or whether it be formation, whether it be the break or a crossover strategy or something. Oh yeah, dude, yeah, the 3-minute time frame would be my minimum. You know, I think even the buy minute, actually, dude, the buy minute could actually do it for me too. But 3-minute time frames, you know who uses that a lot? It's actually ICT, the Inner Circle Trader. He uses, I think, the 1, 2, and 3, and of course the 5, right? But yeah, he uses the 3-minute a lot, and that's how he is able to identify, what are they called? The fair value gaps. 3 is your favorite number? That's interesting. May I ask why? That is pretty interesting, guys. Keep me updated with FNGR. Let me know if our thesis is working out. So you're doing everything on multiples of 3, but single numbers, I imagine. I don't know, you guys. Well, I mean, maybe, yeah. Maybe it could be a call, right? But here I'm seeing a little bit of a head and shoulders, right? So but what are you seeing, right? So you let me know so that I can also shift my psychology too. Right? Right? I would not be telling you that for no reason, right? Because like I know it's damn clear, right? So just in case, I'm just saying, just in case. But at any moment, sure, it could actually come right back up again. Here's the thing, you guys. It's just as long as you are below the EMA 200 on the 5, it's generally bearish. You know? And that could pose some danger to... it could pose some danger to a position, you know? And... I guess in a 15-minute time frame, this could technically be considered yeah, I mean, I guess I'm seeing it, right? I don't know if I'm forcing it in there because of my psychology, but what I'm seeing here is, I mean, that kind of looks like a bear flag, right? Like this huge drop into this price consolidation and convergence. Like this feels bear trappy. And then also the combination of it being below the EMA 200, like all of that stuff is kind of rhyming here, you know, and, I would really hate it. I would really hate it if somebody just played the calls, not seeing all the little signals, right? But they may not be there. It may just be my bias, right? It may be my biases putting that in the play, right? But I personally am seeing the head and shoulders. I'm personally seeing the head and shoulders playing alongside a bear flag, so it's a bearish buy formation, and that a lot of the confirmation for this play is beneath the SMA 200 5-minute, beneath the EMA 21, and beneath the EMA 200 primarily, and also beneath this capitulation wick, which is at 450.45, right? So all of those things are kind of the part of the maniacal plan that I put earlier. You know, it was a huge just in case scenario. So if it's there, it doesn't mean that it's going to be respected. It just means that it has a probability that can favor your direction, right? That's all it is. There's no guarantee. There's no guarantee of anything in the market. You guys know. So Tony Rodriguez is saying that the SPY in the 30-minute has a few nice rejections too. So that's interesting, because then you're telling me that it would be actually a longer play. So then if this is the case, then we can measure the very top side target here, right? So this would be the price objective upon a breakdown, right? So which would naturally be upon the following candle, not this one here. So the following candle would introduce the price action. Let's just say, look at this. It's playing just like my other targets, right? So we already kind of had them in purple. So, and remember that I didn't have the dead cat bounce, and I also didn't have a bear flag there either. I just used price action, historical supports and resistances, prior resistances, right? To give us these targets here. They just so happen to rhyme with, you know, with the bear flag, with the head and shoulders neckline, it all rhymes. It all rhymes nicely. That's all I'm trying to say. So, and again, I'm not being, I'm not trying to be a perma bear. I'm really trying to just gather the data and just observe, right? Because I for sure, I know that if I was long this and, you know, I opened down here, I would be in the money, sure. But then I would also be wondering why I'm consolidating and not falling, right? So I would also be trying to find a regression. So there is a clean regression here for an upside, but usually when you have the rising, the ascending lows here and declining highs, that's convergence, and it's a bear flag. And also the bear flag paired with declining volume, that gives you the validation of triangle. And then, pair that with the moving averages, closing periods beneath the major ones, and the fact that this hourly time frame closed under the mid-band of the linear regression channel, that altogether kind of sums up to a short play for me, right? So I want to give you my perspective, and I would love for you to give me yours too, because that's how I learned, team. I learned from taking into consideration a heavy amount of other traders' strategies, and they helped a great deal. They really did help, right? And I would see where their biases were sitting, and I'm like, okay, you have a really good thesis. I wonder if I can take this piece of your thesis and apply it to mine here. And that's how I teach. It really is the way I teach. And somebody actually said that. Somebody called me out on that, and they said, Arca, it's like, you have a really interesting way of trading, because you form your thesis based around like all these strategies, and that's the secret sauce, right? I'm not afraid to say it. I don't care. The secret sauce is to merge and combine so many different strategies into one that all have rhyming targets and rhyming thesis. So If all analyses here are in line with each other, then I have beyond price, I have now confluence with data. So so confluent data, confluent prices, like all that stuff, that's the name of the game here in the stock market. It's confluence or confluence, however you want to pronounce it, right? So yeah. Tony, that's right, dude. Exactly. So just please know that I mean well, right? So right now, team, it's actually playing out 1 minute earlier than I thought. Okay, remember that I said that I expect there to be a breakdown from the following 5-minute candle, not this one here, right? But this is playing out just the way it would. 65 to 75% to the apex of the triangle, right? That's usually when things start to break down. Now, this candle would I don't know if it'll reach my target of 449.48, but if it doesn't, it's all good, because now the next candle would come up to validate the resistance before a continuation to the way down. And in fact, there actually may be a further downside here, right? So guys, I'm like really, I'm in the money, right? But I think I may actually adjust my target here. I may actually remove from that half position a quarter position from here and leave a quarter in, right? So, but yeah, and that's how I base my thesis, and it's playing out kind of like what we said, right? It's okay. And this is not a way for me to flex. It's not that. I want to display to you not the show off trader. I want to display to you the logical trader, right? So not to overcomplicate things, but take into consideration a bunch of signals, and all of which could be favoring a downside. So you factor in how many downside signals you have versus the upside signals, right? And that often plays pretty well. So here's 25% out. I'm still in the green, right? So now I'm looking at the potential of dropping down short to 449.23. That could be one. We're already breaking beneath prior bar lows. So this whole time, my play still played out twice. And now it's actually, like what I said, right? We could be facing further targets. So it's just, I really mean it. It was a huge maniacal play that I put together here with a whole bunch of just in case factors. Why? Because I only have one day trade left with these stupid limitations, right? So I hated that it happens like that, but it's cool. It's all good. We have to work with what we got, but we're massively green on the day, right? Remember, team, I'm in at 450.24, which is right up here. We're at 449.42. It's a big downside. Yeah. And it's another thing too, man, is that I tend to surprise a lot of people all the time. Like they forget that I can do day trades. Well, that's what I do. I'm a day trader. I could swing play, and I often do actually. I set them up as a hedge. I set them up. Actually, it would be the swing trade, and then the day trades would be the hedge against the potential losses on day trades. So, which is what I'm doing with ASRE. In fact, it's the long-term play, but I'm day trading the crap out of price, right? So, because I think that ASRE could take some time. So during that, while I'm using I believe in the play a lot. So I'm deep. I'm pretty deep into ASRE. So I'm using the rest of my capital to day trade. Right? So, and the rest of my capital, to be very honest with you, right? I over leveraged the crap out of ASRE because I believe in it, and I'm still in the money. Right? So I levered full port. I left behind $500, and those $500, they're about $1,100 now from a week and a half ago. So I'm going to continue growing that and growing it and growing it and growing it. It feels just like the way it does when I first started. And it doesn't matter that I'm not gaining these big gains. The point is that I'm practicing it over and over again. And it's in its consistency. That's what I really look for. And I appreciate it so much. So as far as our thesis is concerned, the candle that we're presently in, would have been the candle to come back and test the break of the regression. And also it would be the first candle to close clean beneath the regression. So 1 minute and 44 seconds to prove the thesis correct. Yeah, exactly, Lauren. Exactly, dude. You're catching my drift. You know my system, dude. Like you and also you know also how aggressive I can be. Like I will be in positions that put dudes nervous. You know what I mean? But it's because there's a huge amount of data that I took prior to the position. So it's all good. You know, and yeah, dude, but you're reading it correctly. So Tony's saying I might buy a day or so out, and if it's a winner, then add to it. Hey, man, yep. That's actually something of a play that I did with Lauren yesterday, right? So it was a scale in play. So to scale in, because we can't officially see the downside, we can't see the bottom. I mean. So, right, so we were going to play two potential floors, and one of those floors were actually right one of those floors was a little bit higher than the one that we chose, obviously, right? So we scaled in half position at the one entry and then half position at the second potential floor, which ended up being the floor. So, but the thing is that when you're trading that second floor on 0 DTE calls, that second floor will put you out of the money crazy, right? But in theory, the whole thing is the process of the whole play together. It's not about how low you're going to be at one particular point, right? Because the risk parameters for an options play, they're different. They're not the same, right? So that was a really nerve-wracking type of play. But dude, it launched to the upside. And Lauren was able to bank on an 83% win based on in the entire thesis. So it's really tough. You know what I mean? So it gets tough. But yeah, I think overall we're able to practice pretty good. Lauren, it's all good, dude. It's actually you, brother. You took the risk. You played it and you executed. There's nothing I can do there, man. That was all you. Right? So you're only catching the perspective. It is definitely up to you to pull the trigger on those plays. And that's a hard thing to do, man. That's a hard thing to do, especially when you're hearing this random voice from some random dude on YouTube, right? So it's very rare that you will catch a person who can do that. And it's I looked, dude, and it's I found very few. And in fact, it was really interesting that when the bear cycle came in, the ones that I didn't like disappeared. Everybody was a genius in a bull cycle. Everybody, because dude, you can throw a dart at a wall of 3,000 tickers, right? And you would have made money the next day on a bull cycle. Straight up. Damn, Lauren, that is crazy. Did you see that? Guys, I don't know if you, oh man, that is a good thing I'm happy you said that. Team, yesterday something really unfortunate happened to one of the members in Discord. And she was like really upset at me. And I'm like, what the hell is going on here, man? This girl's like, Arca, she said, I need to talk to you immediately, right? And she goes, if you don't give me my money back, I'm going to call the FBI, right? And I'm like, what the hell? So then Cryptic posts like these FBI, this like strike team going through the doors and busting in with a bunch of laughing faces. So then I also kind of responded like that. And I'm like, hey, what's this, right? So she said, do you think it's funny to take someone's $21,000? And I'm like, dude, what? I'm like, no. And I'm like, but what does that have to do with me? And then she said, don't act like that. You're acting in front of these people that like whatever, right? And I'm like, and she was being really vague. And I told her, hey, I was like, whoa, like you're doing this publicly in the Discord. You can't, man, you're bringing all this negative juju here, right? And I said, you have 5 minutes to clear yourself up because it sounds like this is a spammed account and I'm about to ban this. I'm about to ban you and you'll never have access into the server again. And I forgot what else she mentioned. And then it got me to say, you have 3 minutes now, right? So then she put up the screenshot. And it showed that there was an Arca talking to her on Telegram or no, WhatsApp on WhatsApp. And it was like talking about some kind of transfer into the Gemini broker. And I'm like, oh man, I was like, okay, first of all, I've said this so many times. I only have, guys, damn it. I only have a Discord, a YouTube, and a Twitter X profile. That's all I have. I will never, and I will say it again, I will never reach out to you first. Okay, but dude, like in the moderator section, me and the guys were like really upset because like she potentially like lost a great deal of her savings and stuff, and we were kind of sad about that. That sucks, right? So this is why I'm saying I'm so happy that Lauren mentioned it, right? Because I can tell you guys right now, please, if there is any Arca imposter, I'm gonna say it imposter because I will never reach out to you first. Okay, I will never send out that DM first. Okay, so please know that if you are being contacted by an Arca, block it, report it, delete it, or just keep it or take an image of it. So in the event of something where something else happens, my goodness. So from there, when she posted that picture, Cryptic Trader came up and said, hey, you know what? That's not Arca. He doesn't have that account. And then Zephram was like, hey, I just deleted an imposter of mine just a couple hours ago. Right? So he also validated that. And I'm like, guys, thank you so much. I didn't mean for you to have to do this, for you to have to do this. But, the community came through. Right, and everybody was kind of backing it because, dude, what the hell? How am I leading these freaking 100+% gainers daily, and then I'm trying to steal your money via crypto? No, definitely not. Right, and so I just want to make sure that everyone in here knows that, right, guys? Please, if you are being contacted by an Arca, you can always reach me at my email because it's public. It's here in the YouTube. It's arcabulls@gmail.com. You can say, hey, Arca, is this you? And I've gotten plenty of emails like that. I've gotten plenty of emails like that. So where people say, hey, Arca, I just want to make sure this is you I'm talking, right? But guys, like it's not only humbling that somebody would trust me with their $21,000, but it's also super dangerous that somebody would have that much trust in somebody on the internet, right? So guys, and if you're ever going to hear this, yeah, you met the one person right here, the one off chance of that person being actually honest, that's definitely me. But for sure, you should not do that. You should never trust anyone online. Okay, you guys, that's very dangerous. Cannot do that. Not in the finance world. There is so much crooked crap out there. It's a dark place. So yeah, WhatsApp is literally the scam central. And Telegram, right? Those are really dangerous platforms. Guys, don't do that. Right? So this is me raising awareness to what happened yesterday, which by the way is not the first time. I think notably 2 times, but I think it's happened around 5. So where somebody says that, I'm asking like for this great deal of money or something. Dude, what? Like I literally just told you that I just turned my $500 into $1,100 over the last like week and a half. I think I would be playing a bigger bankroll, right? If I was scamming people out of their money like that. Oh my goodness, dude, Lauren, I feel bad as hell too, dude. Me and Zephram were like, we were taken by that, bro. Like, dude, this girl, and I pasted a conversation that I had with her. I was like, this is not the person I'm talking to. I spoke to this person here, this Bree, about a couple weeks ago, and this is not the same person speaking to me right now. Like, she was telling me like how good of a person I was and how humble I was and how this and that, and then out of nowhere, like she's asking me for 21 grand. I'm like, what? this has got to be a crypto scam. I'm like, they took her password, or like the account is compromised. You know, it got hacked, and I gotta protect my community from this, right? So I'm always on the lookout for potential threats in the communities. I will not hesitate to remove someone if they are presenting a danger to freaking literally 2,000 Discord members. I am not about to risk anything. No way. And that's another, guys, and this is another reason why, team, I'm starting to trade the mid caps, large and blue chips, and ETF inverse, and whatever. I'm trading all of these plays now because I've realized that I have the exposure to, I think, just under 15,000 subscribers. You guys, it's amazing that it can reach those numbers. But this is the reason why, team, I'm switching over from micro caps and small caps into safer plays, is because if I'm going to be that big of an example for retail, I have to show you the better example for sure. And I cannot play speculative plays, and I cannot encourage them by continuing, right? So it's dwindling out little by little. The first step to this was to remove the analysis from GTII, right? And then FNGR would trail out with that. And then whatever other plays would trail out too. But I don't want to cover things like that, guys, because a lot of people do think that I pump it, right? And I'm not going to lie, I probably have the SEC on my butt. And they're probably never going to reach out to me because they're probably noticing, okay, well, you're like in the bitter edge, right? Like you present yourself to be this good person. Are you actually? I don't know, but I don't care. Like, they can continue. I don't have anything to hide, right? So I just want to make sure that I myself, despite any other situation that can happen, I want to be the better example for you, and that's it. That's generally it, right? So, but yeah, that was the story, you guys. Please never give your information out or transfer any money to anyone online. Don't do that, right? And like I said, very humbled that somebody would trust me that much, right? But it's not me, and I would definitely never ask you for that. I would never ask you. Okay, so if somebody is asking you online, you guys, please remember to report that user. Keep a screenshot of the conversation and make sure to block that person. Okay? Report it. That's there's real games here, man. There's real games here, and they're all super crappy. Right? So I care about retail, man. I don't want you guys to, I hate hearing that. Like, guys, I'm over here stressing that you hit a stop loss of mine. Right? How do you think I'm going to feel when you tell me that you just transferred over that great amount of money to some random person? I don't like that. You know, I don't want to hear that. That's terrible. I can't tell you how many times I've told Sebastian, I'm like, dude, my stop loss got hit. I'm so sorry, bro. You know, I thought I had this play figured out. I thought this. And he's like, no, Arca, what? He's like, dude, don't ever be sorry about that, dude. It was my decision, my this, my that. I'm like, no, man, you know, you're confiding in someone, and I'm like, I'm proving it worthless, right? So I'm really tough on myself when it comes to losses, and when it comes to especially ones that are not mine, right? Because my losses, I don't care, right? I will take them, and I'll eat them, and I'll encourage them to continue to happen. But when they're based on my call, that sucks. You know, that's it hits a sweet spot, and it's not anywhere where I want to be, right? So I'm not joking. I was even debating on reaching out to her today, like publicly on Discord, and saying, hey, did you talk to your bank? Did you already reach out? And I don't know if that's appropriate or anything, right? So I don't know if I should just steer clear for now. But yeah. Off-grid gorilla. Where is it presently? Is it at 37? Is it still above 37,000? There is a critical support there, by the way. So, Lauren, let's see. Lauren is saying small cap's going to burn you 9 times out of 10. As you get experience, you start to see that they are way better plays out there. Yeah, actually, I noticed in my yearly review that the biggest losses that I faced were actually from small caps and micro caps. So, and then I made the math, And then I made the math and kind of made myself aware over how many of those, actually how much money there was accrued from those small cap losses. And I'm like, damn, I would have been that much more up, huh? But it's shoulda, coulda, woulda, right? So, but yeah, you'll notice that and I'm not the only one, right? Other notable traders have also said that too, where they've noticed that their yearly P&L actually suffered a bit because of trading speculative play. And because they do have that squeeze potential, right? And you wait for it. So those are dangerous, right? So in my case, team, I feel that it's best for us to stick to safer plays. And then Lauren, you said you show so many wins to people, though. I'm sorry, you show so many wins to people, though. Way more wins than losses. So I tried to do it for you, Arca, my bro. Thank you so much, man. I appreciate you greatly, my dude. Yeah. Why don't we? I only have 20%. I only have 25% exposure. So everything that I'm writing is just house money. Right, so my max loss is only 25% of the initial, so that's now way safer. And I mean by safer is because we were able to scale out, right? We saw our exit down here and it played out real well. So, what I'm trying to say is that let me make sure that I can keep at least one of these screens up. Where am I going to do this? Okay, let me close out my Discord. I'm going to go look at ARDX and FNGR, right? So let me just bring my analytics window from the top screen to my right screen. Yeah, guys, I have this like just wall of screens. And let me put this tab up here on the 49. Oh, come on, it's too wide. Let me get it. There we go. Hey, buddy. Okay. Just so that I can keep aware over my play. Okay, just a sec. Which, by the way, look what's happening, right? So, I hated that I'm like triggering this so damn early, right? So I just want you to notice that the damn play is still on. It's just gonna take a little longer, but it's okay. I want to take my full profit the way I planned, and that's what I want to do, and it's okay, right, team? But anyway, yeah, let's wow, look at just this mess here, right? Let me go ahead and pull up ARDX. And I do believe to have that. Rocky Mountain Gobblers. Yeah. Yeah, bro. Hold on. Actually, you know what? Let me just answer the question here for Off-Grid Gorilla, since I have this directly in front of me. Oh, hold on. Man, this thing... So many hidden bullish divergence iterations here. Very little of bearish. That's interesting. Let me see, team. Okay, so the RSI is definitely in a gravitational zone here, right? There's the smoothing factor and the time period are different from my RSI divergence strategy versus the traditional RSI. They're slightly different, right? I play them for different purposes, but if I'm reading this correctly, there's further downside, and I don't know if 3450 would be the best. So yeah, the thing is that I don't know if this is actually building a larger scale dead cat bounce. Arca, when I gamble, I never call money house money. If I called it house money, I'd be a loser with it and lose it. Oh, okay, that good concept. Nice. I'm gonna take that to heart. I'm gonna remember it forever. Once it's in the account, it's my money, never house money. I love that concept. Thank you, brother. And so by hourly, I'm looking at the CME futures. Right, futures has I give this a lot more credibility than I would spot price action. So with that said, let me start kind of collecting here the bearish signals, because there are plenty. Please notice here that by hourly bearish engulfing, right? This combined with a potential dead cat bounce, this candle here would be the this would be the candle here to test the resistances of these prior wick lows, and then it would respect, in theory, right? It would respect the bearish engulfing by continuing to the downside to potentially get a touch of the $35,600 area, which is confluent to the bi-hourly bottom side of the linear regression band. So there's a lot of rhyming here. We're playing like detectives here. So now let's speculate here. If this in fact is going to play a downside of that magnitude, let's take into consideration its psychological price objective. It would be from the top of the cat to the very bottom side of the wick, right? The lowest wick. Just a sec, team. I need to zoom out on the analytics window because I am not seeing concurrence. Okay, here we go. Okay, so that from the top of the cat all the way to the bottom side of that lowest wick, right? Then, if you feel the need, right? These are just little tricks, right, that you can do with formation theory, right? What you would do here is that you would apply it, this psychological price objective, you apply it right underneath, and then this would give you your target. So off grid, this is coming to a direct target of $34,505 when you were asking me if $34,500 was the support. If it does that, if it breaks beneath 34,855, do not long it. I personally don't like it when price action combats invalidation zones, right? So first of all, we're at the teetering edge of getting the first invalidation out of the way. That would be 35,600, right? So now moving on downwards, right? This wick here would be the further downside invalidation zone, which is at 34,825. While the take profit for the dead cat is located at 34,505, I believe that price action may actually bounce from the invalidation zone, giving you the idea that it's not going to continue to the downside. It's going to create a liquidity trap, right? 34,800. It'll bounce to validate the bottom side of our line here, and also the bottom side of the linear regression bi-hourly time frame. And then it would take its psychological price objective of 34,505. And it is a range. It isn't directly right at that 35,505, right? So let me go ahead and give that to you now. This is the range that I am observing. And actually it's a little wider than I thought. Okay, so yeah, I'll give you a focus. So 34,160 to 34,505. I'll give you a focus though, okay? 34,330. Yeah, 34,330 is a focus. 330. That is presently my thesis. Okay, hold on, guys. I'm currently looking at my position just to show you what's happening. Right here's the 5-minute time frame. It's capitulating again. Right, I'm still playing that downside on this. Right, I still want to get my 25% out of the risk here, but I do feel that I can complete my entire move. Right, despite the fact that I was not able to complete it initially. Right, but I still feel that there is downside here for the SPY. And here is the downside that we're looking for right now on BTC. It's starting to happen. Okay, so yeah, brother, I would feel very myself personally, I would feel very reluctant to long the market if it reaches here and okay, if man, are you Off-Grid Gorilla? Let me ask you a question, buddy. Are you day trading this, or are you scaling in because there's a an apparent bull market or an inherent bull market? Holy crap, dude. Wait a second. Aiden Davis saying, York, I have to end it short today. I'm going to head to LA soon for my tournament this weekend. I'm going to try my best to make class. If I can, then I will do a 5-page write-up again. No, you don't have to do that, which, by the way, I really appreciated that too, man. You don't have to make it up. All you have to do is tell me, and then we will make adjustments, right? But no, don't feel pressure to do that. Now that I know what you're doing, we're cool. And we can always catch up later. But please be safe. LPB, you tell me. Tell me, guys, do you see LPB's comment there? Merger between FNGR and URAZ? Later, buddy. Be safe. Be well. Make wise choices. So, Off-Grid, yeah, are you doing this for a day trade, or are you trying to accumulate for the long hold? Because I'm noticing something right now that I don't think anyone is looking at, and it's very dangerous. Holy crap, I think it's valid. Damn it. All right. I feel like I'm about to crap on everyone's parade right now for crypto. Damn it, dude. There is a psychological component in the way. Oh, dude, wow. It is definitely in play. Hold on, damn it. BTC just got dangerous. Damn. Hold on. I know. I'm trying to make sure that I can catch the right regression. Okay, good. It's still the same. So my feelings are correct by not longing if you do break beneath this 34,800, okay? Definitely my feelings are correct about that. But this is playing a very, very traditional play. And I'm surprised to see it. I'm surprised to see it this clean, because it's not like I don't give crypto traders the biggest credibility. There's a lot of uneducated traders within the entire spectrum of crypto, which makes it volatile, which is why people often say that you can lose yourself, your money, everything. Yeah, it's true, right? It has to do with the asset class, right? So if you feel that microcaps over here with assets that are worth like 10 cents, 5 cents, imagine when they're worth multiple zeros and 5, right? So you can only imagine the gambling going on there, right? So here, this is a very, very traditional play. It's an ascending broadening wedge Remember the tests that we talk about all the time. If you are a viewer, if you're my master student, you already know what I'm going to say. You have test number 1 of the resistance, test number 2 of the resistance, test number 3 of the resistance with a capitulation and a fake out, giving you the reason, or giving you the angst, right? The anxiety that we're about to get test number 4 and invalidate the play. It did not. It faked out. So this test was a huge bull trap. This thing ended up dropping all the way down to this area, and now it's doing a relief bounce, which is AKA a dead cat bounce, and prepping itself to break beneath this regression here. And guess where the target is? Do you know where the target is? My master students, whoever listens to me regularly, where is the target for this formation? That's your test right now. Where can we find a target for an ascending broadening wedge? Feel free, team, go ahead and let me know in the chat if you know where the take profit is per the playbook rules for an ascending broadening wedge. Origin, that is a very good guess. Okay, so if you don't remember, here's where we can remember, okay? The broadening wedge ascending, you're seeing a head. Wow, I see it now, right? I see what you're talking about. This is a shoulder, head, and shoulder. I don't like it when the neckline is completely broken like this on a head and shoulders formation, but it's there-ish. That's right. So Joey Bryson said it correctly. It is at the genesis of the formation. So that means that the formation initially started down here on its lower regression line, right? That's right, kiddies. That is exactly where it is. So Joey Bryson and kiddies got it right. And where does it start? Look at our discretion targets. We said with a focus of 34,315, and that is exactly where the formation starts. And that would be the range bound from the dead cat bounce. It is already suggesting this to be the bottom side target, and I can almost bet on it. Okay, you guys, this play is a very traditional play and very, very often seen. Okay, I need you to be very careful in the markets with this, but I am expecting a correction here for price action in the short term. I'm not going to say all today, but in the short term. And actually, you know what? Today's Friday. Damn, it may actually happen over the weekend exposure, which price action for BTC during the weekend is not generally the best price action you want to observe or take into account, but sometimes it can get crazy, right? So this bottom side target has a very high probability of reaching, and I think that it can reach over the next 2 to 3 days. So this is my analysis on BTC. If you are long BTC and if you're in the money or altcoins, because the thing here is that BTC dropping will pressure the broader market down. And I'm talking about broader market in the crypto space, right? Because remember, we have BTC that would influence Ethereum. Ethereum, there's a lot built under the Ethereum network. So Ethereum will naturally drop in sympathy to the BTC. And then everything built under the Ethereum network would also fall, creating then Solana, then Cardano, then the XRP, all of those other networks to also drop. This is going to be an enormous cascading event towards the downside, one following the next, just like it is in the equity space, right? So if in this case, I mean, actually, you know what? Ethereum capitulating by itself would have enough juice to bring BTC down as well. Okay, so for it, like if the SPX drops, NASDAQ will feel it. big tech would feel it, right? Just like that. The crypto space also has its set of rules, and it also has its per se indices, right? So that would be that anything that's not BTC or Ethereum is altcoin, okay? Or I mean, honestly, anything that's not BTC is an alt, right? So just know for a fact that I see entire weakness in the crypto space, and that would be over the next few days. So if you're gonna get long this, wait for the closures here, because the thing is that price action may not resist at this point. Price action may continue to touch down into the critical invalidation zone, which is located right here, 33,635 to the lower wick of this potential here, which would be 33,360. Price action may very well touch down here and get the biggest area that it has for demand before a bounce to the upside. Okay, so what we want to see here is at least a daily closure upside of 34,340, and if you do not get that, a daily closure upside of this bottom side of 33,360. Okay, huge freaking guys. Yeah, it's getting a little dangerous here. Okay, so just know. Yeah, that's right. And Wolf. Joey, I'm talking to you. Oh my goodness. Very smart, man. Very smart. Yeah, team. So that is it for that play. Let's see PCSA. Is it getting our topside targets yet? Okay, so it's playing according to our play. Good. We noticed a little inverse herpy derpy here. Playing good. And oh my goodness, what the heck happened? And yeah, we're actually realizing what the heck. There we go. And in the 4-hour time frame, we're actually realizing a drive of hidden bullish divergence. Right? So right at this pivot here, you see the price action up there? Look at the candles instead. Don't look at the indicator. Look at the candles. See where I'm jotting? That green candle there, that is right at the validation where my algorithm printed a drive of hidden bullish divergence, and it got the upside. Right? So divergent drives are very, very important. I give them the most credibility when they're on the 8-hour time frame and up. Okay, but yes, they're playing nicely. Hold on, team. Okay. Nice. Okay, so anyway, team. I do expect a continuation to the upside here, and I think that we would actually start to get. Let me be as abundantly clear as I can be. This is a long way to that topside regression on the 4 hours, so let me see the hourly. 13 minutes and 36 seconds, but I don't like the price action during lunch anyway. But nonetheless, 13 minutes and 29 seconds left to close this candle upside of the mid band in a linear regression channel. So when this candle closes, that would be one validation of support. Psh, look at that. How do you not trust price action during lunch, right? That's how. So, let's see. Let me find the, I'm trying to say, let me spot the knot. 13 minutes to close the bearish engulfing in an hourly. If it closes beneath here, it would actually touch down 41.39. Not over though. That's not a, the play wouldn't be over. It's just going to be. Also, this feels like an ascending triangle on a closing basis. Closing basis, why? Because of the opening and closing of the candles. Could be like this. Hold on. It very well could be like this, actually. That's a long way, but they are hourly candles, so actually no, it's down here. I'm so used to doing it on a combination of wick to closing basis. But in this case, I do believe that the top regression, or I'm sorry, that the top trend line would be on a opening and closing basis. It's trying to break out. So, I mean, it doesn't have to fulfill the 65 to 75% to the apex of the triangle. It doesn't have to. These can break out early. It's fine. But seeing that price action may close, I mean, here's the bottom line truth. 11 minutes is kind of an eternity for price action here. This very well could just recover and it'll be fine. So I guess that would be the ultimate condition here. The ultimate condition would be that if we close upside of 44.03, then this would turn bullish, and the minimum target to the upside would be the center of the triangle, which is right here. This is how you get your psychological price objective. That would take you to the top regression up here. So that's going to be your range. So about 46.31 to 46.74. Now, there is one more target to look at. Of course, that would be the back of the triangle right over here. So the very bottom side. Let me get a trend line, not a... Okay, and now here, the next target, curiously enough, it's actually taking us to the... to our... this is our discretionary resistance. We already had it at 48.75. Because that's being suggested by, I forgot what. I think it was the inverse head and shoulders. I don't know what, but we noted our play here, right? I would have to come back and I would have to go through the motion here and find out what the hell happened and how I got to these targets. And then I'll be like, oh, that's how it happened. Right, so now, I'm thinking that that's the condition, and the condition will be set in 9 minutes and 30 seconds. So keep an eye on price action to close either above 44.03, or closing above or below 44.03. Right, so generally speaking, below would introduce a support level that would be consistent to this range here. Right, I forgot to give you the range. Right down there to about, I'd say, 41.32. Yeah, so this would be... Yeah, I mean, honestly, I feel like it would be more like this here, to be completely frank here, and then we would focus it back to that target. So let me see what it was. So 41.32, sorry, that's our focus. 41.32, there we go. So this is what I'm expecting to happen if this in 8 minutes and a half, right, in 8.5 minutes closes beneath that 44.03. Okay, you guys. So the total range at the bottom, 41.01 to 41.99 with a focus of 41.33, and then the top side here, 46.31 to 46.74, and our upper bound would actually be, I'll put it there with a tag. So 48.53 at the top side here. That's fine. And I'd say about 49.80. Okay. Off-grid gorilla, not a problem, my brother. Okay, you guys. So now let me. I know somebody was asking me for. Oh, nice. ASRE is moving up. The thesis is playing correctly, team. From last night's analysis, we spoke of a continuation to the upside. And it's definitely happening. So this is good news. All right, so now let me go to, I'm sorry, you got ARDX, I think it was that you were asking me about, right? Okay, let me just see PSA real quick. It came, damn, it jumped up a little bit, huh? Nice. So remember the thesis here. Remember it, okay, team? It's critical that we do these closures. Let me get rid of, why the heck is Spotify on? So FNGR is still proving our thesis correct. Good. I just wanted to give this a quick little, and I will not forget that one either. Right. So let me put that down. I know there's a few people on. I know there's a few people talking in the Discord. There's a few people talking about that. The LMDX play, right? So let me load it up here. I know there's a few people wanting to look at it. So now let me look at ARDX for Green Mountain here. Oh, dude. So Green Mountain, remember, I don't know if you remember this, but this is part of the play, right? Our center of the triangle target. This is pretty much what this play here is pretty much what we're noticing. What was the other ticker that we just looked at? I forgot what it was, right? But yeah, it's similar price action here, right? So it's already at the take profit 1, and that was $4.22 to $4.26 at the range here, and it's sitting at $4.25 now, right? So we got take profit number 1 already, which was located at this was early on though at $4.11. This is the next target, and our next target would be this one here. Okay, so let me just go ahead and adjust it so that we remember the play. And then we'll also see what momentum is presently suggesting. Right, so yeah, I still see the upside, and I'm still bullish the asset. Right, so now let me damn, that is about 90% a signal fired here. And that I'm talking about stochastic momentum with an upside pivot. I mean, critically expanding volatility, and it's about to reach the critical zone. And DMI plus on top, right? That's bulls. And we're sitting at about 22.5% ADX. That's why I'm saying 90% fulfilled. I would love to see ADX at a 25% minimum, the average directional index, and that would then give me a further validation for this move to officially fire. But that doesn't mean that another time frame doesn't have it, right? So let's see the 8-hour time frame. That's sitting at 8. Let me see the daily. Nice expansion has started. Upside pivot on stochastics at 19% with DMI plus on top. Still half the signal there, but I mean 90% fired is 90% fired too, right? I mean, it's not quite there, but it is pretty freaking there. Let me go back to the 6-hour time frame. It's a little overextended, but it is fully, oh yeah. So here at the very bottom side, look, this is critical contraction, right? Let me expand this. This is volatility represented in a linear scale, right? Not on pain. So I prefer volatility displayed like this because I can measure it, right? So what I'm noticing here is that price action, volatility contracted to the critical zone, which is within the 15th percentile of volatility, right? So as soon as we started the expansion phase, that's when we started to get an overall correction of the momentum bias. Momentum gives us the direction of the asset or direction of price. Volatility tells us how strong we're going to move towards that area, right? Because more volatility means, more volume, right? So this upside pivot happened. The thing is that we're starting to contract here. That's nice. It's good, right? But paired with an upside pivot, that is also another setup. This little egg in here that you can see, right? That little, and then the other egg was this one, the larger one, right? So it's building a smaller one here, telling us that there still is an upside to go. And because of this, not quite overextended, but already at the, the top side of the bullish control zone, that gives me the idea that we may actually have the shot to realize the 445 to 457 with a focus of 450 based on a 6-hour volatility versus momentum setup. And to give me the probabilities of this happening is this: ADX sitting at 30%, 30 and a half DMI plus on top. Remember what I just said about the ADX, minimum 25%. Now, when ADX is sitting at 30%, that is an official strong trending market to whoever is leading on top, and in this case, it's DMI plus, bulls, DMI minus, bears. Right? That's looking good. I think that there is still an upside here to be observed. Given the fact that it may naturally zigzag around, that's all good, but the overall target, sure, it's still up there. Now let me see the 30-minute time frame. 30-minute time frame does show a bit of a pullback-ish. It's actually very corrective. We can see what the future projection is using an RSI, right? So that's already giving us an upside bias. Another way to do it is that if you want to catch it, try to manipulate your input settings, right? D%, put it at a look back period of 1 and the smoothing factor of 1, and then that'll give you an earlier representation of what could be happening with momentum. That's more susceptible, or more it's more sensitive, right, to price action currently than what it would be on a 3-day look back. In this case, we're taking into consideration 1 day's worth of information to give us the bias of direction, which is why it's shifting so fast. So, but I don't like it there. And look at this. Now, traditionally, it just flipped to the upside. Good stuff. So the bias that it gave us with a 1-to-1, it was correct. So nice, you guys. So overall, I still think that the upside is more likely than not. Please expect a pullback. I mean, we're at a pullback zone right here because we're at the resistance of 426, right? But if it gets any higher, pullback from 433 or just slightly below it should be taken into account. Slightly below where? These tweezer tops. Back from October 18th, 2023, $4.31. That naturally gives you a range of resistance to observe. 431 to 433, resistance grab here, good. Don't look at it as bad. Price action needs to come back down and validate its supports. We're going to break out of this. We need to come back and confirm supports, continue onwards, okay? The play is not over here. The play will be over with an hourly closure beneath this area here, 422. You do not want an hourly closure beneath that, because then you're going to start testing your inflection zones, which is the 411 to around 414. That is ARDX, and it's looking pretty fly. Right? So now, LMDX. Tesla bounced? Nice. So Green Mountain saying, fascinating. Thank you so much. So much to learn. Yeah, there is so much to learn. Oh my goodness. All the time. I will, and the way that I'm giving it to you is not the way I typically trade. Because, like formation theory, like the triangles, sure, I see them there, right? But it's not the way I trade. I trade based on statistics, right? So if you were to see my chart, if I were trading with you with just my way, it'll be just invalidation lines, right? And then you would catch the fibs on the right hand side, and then you'll start to see the percentages based on the standard deviation back tests, something like this, right? You'll always see my targets like that, with the higher probability starting at the lower ones into the lesser probability ones, because it'll always be the 68% of the results here on a bell curve, on a standard distribution. So yeah, that's more along the lines of how I personally trade. But that's just because I see the formations now. I don't have to draw them in. But I like to get the reaction from retail, because retail will often reciprocate, and they will engage with me based on formation theory lining up with geometrics, lining up with potential statistics. It all remember that's how I started. I started combining a million different strategies, and I started to see the confluence between all of them. Right? So, yeah, team. From here, I think from here, if it doesn't actually pull back, oh man. Yeah, I think it's going to get a pullback right now, team. The hourly closure just came in, and it closed beneath the regression. Actually, I don't know where it closed. Hold on. I need to know where it closed. Okay. Let me go back in time a little bit again. And I will mark off the support, because the linear regression channel changes. Okay. Wow, that is a big difference. It shifted so high up. Okay, so no. I don't believe that's happening. It's not working. Oh my goodness. Let me catch it one more time. I'm going to go backwards this time, because I can't tell who it belonged to. Here, right? This is the area here. So what I want to, I hope that the replay doesn't delete my line. Let me press play from... Okay, so it for sure closed below it. So this is going to be the test of resistance. Right, first test is going to be 1430. Secondary test will be 1436. In practice, this should come back down to this zone here, to about 1330 upon the test of resistances. And we will see what happens there. Right? Okay, so yeah, you know what? I'm gonna finish off the thesis like that. I do think that it would face a resistance fairly soon, and that's based on the hourly time frame RSI. That's gonna face the resist. I mean, that can actually pull it up too. Oh my goodness, this is so confusing. But it's in the gravitational zone, which can be pulled down here. Right, so that may be the play there. I think I have to favor the downside for now. Doesn't mean the play is over. It actually means that it wants to probably test a triangle again. Look at me talking. This is what I mean, right? I forget sometimes, right? So this is what I'm speaking of. So in fact, so yeah, I'm saying that it may want to get another test of the regression, right? Because it broke out of this, which by the way, this is a rare breakout. This is a bearish formation here. On an uptrend, a descending triangle is usually a short play. Right, so if it is going to come all the way back down there, that's damn. I guess it wouldn't be the end of the world as long as price action maintains above 1205 on a closing basis. Right, as long as it does maintain above 1205 on a closing basis, it's good. Just a sec, team. Just a sec, you guys. Sorry, guys, just a moment. My goodness in heaven. Okay, so yeah, you guys, yeah. Oh, Lauren, I got out of that a while ago, dude. I got out of that when the my 25% position, as it approached the SMA 200, which was back at a break even 450.20 something. I would never let it go beyond that point. But dude, that was a that was a 36% gain. But I should have been 75, but it was a 36% gainer nonetheless because of how I managed the risk. So all goody. Okay, so guys, let's move on to, I'm sorry, which one was it? Buzz, are you still in here, buddy? Oh, right. No way. FNGR. Oh, where? Yeah, I mean, it is, I guess it is rising, huh? Buzz, what's up, buddy? You wanted me to look at what was it again? It was a HE. Oh yeah. Lauren, remember I have it on my screen still. It's just on my upper screens. I just wanted to make sure that that it would face the stop in case it moved beyond the SMA 200. So I see it's currently at 450.58, and that would be actually a pretty nice entry for calls right about around the 450.49, which I think just got. That looks like it's just confirming the SMA 50. Confirming the SMA 50 into support before a continuation to the upside, right? 450.49 or 450.50. $450.90. Yeah. I would say that's good. The range would be I personally would say 450.89 to 450.94 could be a resistance top, and that's temporary. I think unless it's gonna start making a series of lower. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm saying that I think it could be a temporary resistance there because it may actually try to get, beyond that. It may try to further its gain. No, dude, I mean, technically, you're at 450. You're at the entry now, right? It's there's still room. 450.89 to 450.94 is, or sorry, hold on. Yeah, 450.90. What is the low of that candle? Damn it! Let me see. Who are you? Who dares call me? Okay. Actually, who the hell called? No one calls me at this time. Yeah, man. I think this is just we're gonna get this minute candle to close in 1 minute and 18 seconds. This is what I mean, right? So if we get this minute candle closing above the SMA 50 in 1 minute and 7 seconds, that would also be paired nicely with the with this closure here, right? So you're breaking above this bar low, and that would potentially introduce a continuation to the upside here. So if you were playing 0 DTE, that is like a freaking 70%, maybe more, a gainer just from the 450.60 to around 450.90. But please, dude, don't. I know what you mean. Where it feels like it's a little overextended, right? Hey, buddy, dude, I'm long calls right now at 450.49. What's up, Betsy? So that's interesting because you're talking about on the slower time frames, right? Cryptic trader, Lauren. Oh, dude, he took him an hour ago. The SPY puts were 2 hours ago. I ended up getting a 36% gain on puts. Dude, that sucks. My goodness, man. But no, no, dude, I'm weighing the money on the call. Like this thing, I just entered there. Like whatever. Cryptic literally runs up in here to make sure he puts a smile in my face. Lauren. Dude, what? Oh, bro. What the hell, man? Oh, dude, that is good. It was so fast, and yet in your head you're like, damn it wasn't fast enough though. Dude, 10 minutes, bro. I'll be blazing on some of those, man. Not such a fresh feeling. Dude, that is jokes. That is so funny. Oh my goodness, bro. That is good times. Good times indeed. Right, who knows? What if he wants to get another validation down here, bro? I mean, I know. I got it right at the test of that thing there. But this is a very dangerous play right now, man. Hey, man. Nice. Let me go ahead and check it out. Sebastian, thank you, buddy. I appreciate you for that dono. Is it happening? Are we getting the upside we wanted? Let me see. Hell yeah. All right, you guys. So I remember that this was the hourly play. I get it, right? So yeah, currently sitting 7.5% up on the day. 7.3 actually. While I do see a little bit of resistance here at around 44.97, I still feel the conviction here for the upper bound play. Oh, it actually broke the prior bar high already on a daily. Dude. Yeah, man. Yeah, buddy. This thing is the thesis worked out. It's happening. Yeah, I think there's a pretty nice shift here, man. And hold on just a sec, you guys. The little lady just showed up. Let me go ahead and just put FNGR back into the picture here, right? Just a moment, team.
Man, we got 64 on lock. got 64.
Oh my God. What the hell? Never gonna leave without my phone again, man. Over here freaking stopped out. Oh my goodness. The other broker that had a little bit of money in there with one more day trade as well. 10% stop, damn it. Now we are only up 25% on the day. What the hell? Wow. How did it capitulate this hard? Freaking SPY. Dude. Oh my goodness, bro. Funny times here. Later, Buzz. Take care, buddy. Be safe. Be well. Lauren Wood calling them the lunchtime blues. Dude. Yeah, what the hell, man? How did that... How? Jeez Louise, man. So, damn, I saw that FNGR ended up reaching almost 470. Wasn't that part of the thesis yesterday? Lauren. Dude. Bro, that's ridiculous. Ridiculous. Dude. Let's take a look at this. Okay, so Cryptic, dude, there's a... Oh, you're seeing the pivot? Yeah, dude, the pivot I'm seeing is at 450.05 ish. And that would be September 1st. Let me see. Let me go to September 1st. Órale, güey, órale, güey. I mean, there's also a gap at 449.94 on September 15th. Let me go to the September 1st. September 1st. Oh, right. I see it. The one at 450.19. You think that's the, you think we're validating at the September 1st lows? What was the low there? 450.16. I mean, that is a very credible pivot, dude. It's just, I guess the only thing I'm afraid of is how far it came. I mean, I'm already stopped out and I'm out of trades, right? But in this case, it's just how volatile it, like, I mean, I didn't see it happen, right? But it felt like it kind of slid. Like it just literally just gave back like whatever it had gained. Like immediately. So that kind of shift also makes me feel a little nervous, right? It can shift momentum to the downside, but yeah, but I don't know. But dude, I had a wide stop in and it was freaking a huge 10%. And I didn't have that much pillow room. I only did 35% today in the play before this one. So it left me with a delta positive of 25, and that ugh. Yeah, so Lauren, that's what we're talking about. The pivots on September 1st, the 450.16. That was a primary pivot, and it actually just V-shaped recovery was there. What's called a V-shaped recovery. Yeah, they would need to be broken and closed below. The Cryptic is 100% right. Dude, have you noticed if that girl, Cryptic, have you noticed if that girl posted anything on the Discord yet? The one from yesterday that busted in with the FBI? Oh my God, dude. Oh, dude, what? Let's see. Okay, so yeah, man, very interesting moments there, right? I guess I was a little bit taken by the fact that the 5-minute candles were so convincing. Her husband probably killed her. He's like, how did you send so much money to somebody? Damn it, man. Interesting times there, bro. Dude. Oh, that is really messed up. Yes. And then also, dude, the spy feels like it's doing a bull flag. Bro, she went on some dude. That was the prime example of cray cray. 100% sure. Let's see. Just a sec, team. Just a sec. Let's see. Trading. Sorry, just had to reply to security. Okay, here we go. Nice. Thanks, team. Appreciate you. Right, so yeah, guys, as far as the FNGR play, I'm really stoked to see that the thesis played out, or is playing out, right? We expressed the potentials of bouncing from the regression. And then, Ian Tucker, no, I don't think she was a scammer, dude. I think she got scammed hard. Dude, I spoke to her. She wrote. I think it's been about a month. Bruce. I think she was there for about a month and always talked, like she spoke to everyone. And I thought it was, I just didn't want to say the last name. Yeah, I think she spoke to a lot of people and also spoke to me and said how much she admired that I was a humble person and how I help people and all this and that. And then I remember she posted this one time and Zephram replied where she said, man, I feel like just buying like $1,000 worth of like Mega Millions or something, because she said that I think I do better with betting on the lotto than she would on stocks, right? So that's all normal talk, bro. That's it. That's all normal play, So, yeah, man. Damn it. I thought she was completely like hacked. That's what I honestly thought. But yeah, man, no, she was definitely a real person. And I feel like she probably she got the short end of the stick super hard there, bro. Okay. So. Dude, guys, actually, you know what? What happened? What's going on with, is there something going on in the, Oh, damn. No way. Powder Slave, I got stopped out. But, and now I'm just 25% green on the day from the trade before this one. Oh my goodness, dude. So I'm noticing here that there is something going on with WTI. Yeah, look at this. Dude, oil futures gapped up out of nowhere. This candle literally closed at 73.42 and then gapped all the way up to 74.04 and has been rallying. Dude, it's no wonder the weird price action happening on the SPY. Because they usually, oil futures, oil plays inversely. So, damn, dude. What you mean? It's not. Oh, dude. Yeah, you're right. Why the hell did I do that? I have two different time here. Why? Oh, what? My microwave has not been adjusted. Cool. Yay. It was like a back-to-back play. It was a order cancels, fill another or something. It was a group order. I didn't mean to take it at that time. I'm gonna pawn that freaking thing out. That's right. No, right. It wasn't actually a dedicated entry. It was a group entry. I do complex orders. Like one order triggers another. I got pretty proficient with those orders because of the scheduling that my son was going through. So and then I got stopped out from that entire combination. Like, it's one huge order. Oh, you do too, Lauren? Yeah. Nice, man. That's good. Those orders have saved me at other times. But in this case, I faced a 10% loss. But it's okay. It's okay. I mean, we're hella green on the week though, like big time. Let me see. Guys, the price action is coming back up on FNGR to 465. Yeah, right. And it's what we do with the gains, dude, and how we proceed. Yeah, the SPY feels like it's gonna flip bullish again. Okay. Hold on, team. Hold on. I'm noticing my little guy over there making all kinds of noise. Man, he went to sleep later. How is he waking up earlier? Ah! No, my wife was telling me, you got to figure out what you're going to be wearing for her work's Christmas party. I'm like, damn, I don't want to see all those people. And she's like, you have to. And I'm like, oh, all right. She's like, it's also on a Friday. I'm like, damn. I have to do all this preparation. I was like, the master students, I was like, they have to, I got to be there at 9 a.m. And she goes, it ends at 11. You'll be fine. I'm like, all right. Lauren, dude, no one I used to work with her there. Right. And I think there's probably one person. It's a really close friend of mine that knows that I am Arca and I trade stocks. No one, dude. I'm really being serious, dude. Like 70% of my family doesn't even know that I trade and that I'm Arca. Dude, I kept this so quiet. I literally told no one, and I went on a path to take over the world by my lonesome. Right? I said, you know what? I'm just gonna silent but deadly this. And then what happened. Dude, if I was the buddy, oh, dude, no, that would not be good. Yesterday, something that I failed to mention was this in the video. I purposely did this and I still forgot it. Right, so I mean, I've talked about it before, right? But still, it's important for us to notice that this is like one entire chop zone. And usually when you're talking about trading and it's like when you're talking about, I'm sorry, what was I gonna say? Like when you're talking about the basics of trading, it would be your demand or your down here your demand or your discount, right? And then your top end would be your premium. So this is literally one of the reasons why I was thinking that price may not continue too far lower. It's based on a very, very traditional and super simplistic theory. Casey, what is good with you? The short report messed up the chart. Dude, the SPY doesn't even know what to do anymore. Or you're talking about the capybara? Yeah, dude, what? Casey, I'm happy that you're here. Super stoked. And then following that chop zone, this is the next one. I think that price may, do its little dance in here for a bit. Ah, dude, because that kind of downside, that shocks price action, man, and momentum in not the coolest way in the world. Not so chill way. Right? So what the hell? Look at ARDX just ripping to the upside. What did I say? And I'm not saying that I said that we're going up. I really am asking, what did I say? Because I don't remember. I straight up don't remember what I said about ARDX. Oh, is this the topside target here with the 450? With the 450 focus? This was a likely resistance. I remember talking about that. Yeah, that's right. I had 436 to 439 as a resistance. And price action could, potentially come back and do his little dance right there or whatever. Very tiny resistance, actually. It went in, came back down to validate the support, continued. Damn. Oh my goodness, dude. Yeah, that's cool. That's cool. I like it. Pass it. Damn. Wow, dude, this is awesome. This is really, 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 really bullish. So what's up with this? Why is ARDX doing I can't read any of that. I literally can't. You see these? It's like somebody took a bunch of letters and they threw it in the like here. Dude. This little guy, man. Guys, I think this is going to fulfill the top side target from the freaking triangle. I think it wants it. I think it wants that 445 to 457 with the 450. Dude, I don't know what an orphan tag is. That, you know what? That would be a question for Zephram. I know Zephram would totally know. Because Zephram, that fool knows everything. Damn. Yeah, guys, I thought that that whatever litigation, I thought it was going to be super bullish for the price action. I mean, I guess I'm being a spoiled brat or whatever. That's saying, oh, I'm not long this, by the way, right? I'm not trading FNGR either. I'm just free from the grips of it entirely. Right, but it would have been cool for the thesis to really rip. Damn. People are telling me that they literally longed the bottom. My bottom targets. I'm like, my goodness. Why? It's crazy, team. It's crazy what's going on out there. OPEX today, they're going to wash and spoof until close. So they tried to push out the $5 calls. Is that 5 and 6, right? I mean, I know they can. I know that they'd be able to even push the 4s out of the way, but it's just there's such a critical inflection down here that I don't know if we can give that all that credibility. Right? But I mean, geez, that's yeah, that's kind of crazy. All right. Hold on, you guys. I'm sorry. I'm a little distracted because I'm watching this guy. I'm observing him making ruckus. And I know that my daughter went to sleep late because she wanted to clean her bathroom, and I really don't want him bothering her too much. He will straight up just go into her room and he'll just lay with her, but also bug her. Oh my goodness. You think it'll gain after hours? Dude, that's such a good... I didn't think of that. I did not think of that. That's a strong possibility. He probably is, Lauren. He's over there. You know what? I already backtested this girl here. Probabilities are she's chilling. Well, let's go. We're stuck at 463 though. That thing is not going anywhere. I think I did speak about ASRE reaching that topside target before a rejection. I don't remember exactly. Oh, right. Here are the targets. I said 3018 and the lower probability one would be 3256. So we reached 2996 was the highest we reached. So this time it wasn't a 1 cent guy. This was the 0.0012 guy. Did it really? Oof. Man, look at this guy. Yeah, there's all kinds of trickery in the markets right now. So, Off-Grid Gorilla saying, I longed $5 December 15th calls on Finger this AM when we hit your target. No way, the bottom target? Dude, Off-Grid Gorilla, you do not hesitate on those targets that I put out. I can't believe how, like, bro, you steady. Like, you'll just be like, let's get it. Because you know, dude, you totally know that I mean the best. I mean well. That is insane, dude. It's like a trust fall, you know, like you'll just trust that I'm back there and I'll catch you, you know, and assist you back up. They used to teach us that in grade school when we were really young, like 10 years old, 9 years old, into maybe 11 or 12. Yeah, that damn spy, I don't know what the hell the spy wants to do. I will never let you fall. Cabrón. All right, you guys, I think I'm gonna stop here. This guy, I hope he didn't wake her. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and check on the little guy. And we shall come back and make some mo. Spy is on a blast off right now. My goodness, man. That thing was blasting off and then capitulating and then blasting off and then not so much. And then, my goodness, dude. So anybody that longed anything or shorted anything or bought anything or sold anything, like just like got stopped out of that. Everyone just got super fake outs left and right. That was liquidity trap after liquidity trap after liquidity trap. Oh, you wanted to. I feel that, bro. All right, you guys. Love you all. Thank you so much. It was a great week. Let's get some rest. Master students, if you are in here, I will catch you mañana. Cryptic Trader, people were asking for you. Also, do you want me to make you your new tag? Because I saw the one that you jacked and you put 69 on. Do you want me to make a new one for you and put 69 on it? And then right there, I'm going to put Narco Bulls Trader. Swill, I did not send you a message. Also, Swill, what? This is the first comment you put like in 9 hours. Don't listen to them. Damon, I'm gonna catch you later, bro. Love you all, guys. Love you all. Love you all. Have a great weekend, everybody. But we be out. Please take whatever I do show and iterate within these videos as just a form of entertainment, as I cannot suggest for you to buy, sell, or hold any assets whatsoever. Casey, adios, Turnstiles, Cyber Sultan, Lauren, to catch you guys later, Off Grid Gorilla. Do your own DD and everything will be cool, guys. But with that said, I wish you well, and I'll catch you at the bell on Monday. Adios. Origin. Later, Ian.